The Lakers are officially eliminated from the playoffs. So today we're giving them a legend every season until they win 3 championships. I promise I didn't do this for the meme, but we have 67 names on the wheel. And for the first legend, we're gonna get Tracy McGrady. So even with LeBron and Austin Reeves dropping an overall, they have T-Mac in the lineup now. Luka's gonna make the All-NBA second team for us, putting up 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 10 assists a game. But he was the only one to make All-NBA. T-Mac's gonna lead the team in scoring. I don't know how he averaged 7 assists. LeBron's all the way down to 17 points a game, and Austin Reeves only averaged 9. And the team got significantly worse. They're 8 games under 500. They are in the play-in though. They have to win 2 games in a row to make it out. They can't even win 1. So with the Lakers not winning the NBA Finals, we get to spin the wheel again. LeBron's gonna retire, but on the bright side, we get to replace him with another legend. So for our second legend, let's see who the LeBron replacement is gonna be. We're almost gonna get Kareem, but instead we're gonna get Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen's the best player on the team now, and with 3 94+ overalls, we should finally be able to make the playoffs. Jokic is gonna win the MVP. He's on the Pistons now. Luka's up to the All-NBA first team this season. He's up to 28 points a game. And T-Mac is going to make the All-NBA team. Last season he averaged 24, and this season he's up to 27. And in his first year with the team, Scottie Pippen averaged 19, 7, and 7. The Lakers did get better. They're sitting at the 5 seed, but in the first round they have to go up against Wemby. At this point, Wemby is the best player in the league, so this isn't going to be easy. The Spurs are going to take both of the games at home. The Lakers win their home game, and they're able to tie the series up. Big game 4 from T-Mac and Dalton Connect. He's up to an 84 overall. He averaged 14 in the regular season. But in game 5, the Lakers are blowing it in the 4th. A win in this game would be pretty big for the Lakers. The Spurs have Damian Lillard, and he's gonna miss the 3. This looks so weird seeing T-Mac and Pippen on the Lakers. 2 minutes to go. Luka's gonna use the screen from Jalen Smith. He could have had an open 3. He took so long, but he still makes it. Damian Lillard in a Spurs jersey is kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie. He's gonna find Wemby for the layup, and we have a 1-point game. I feel like Luka should be able to cook Dame here with the height difference. He's going to find Pippen. Back to Luka. The 3 over Dame, and the Lakers go up 4. That is a big shot. Let's see what Dame and Wemby can do on the other end. Dame is struggling to get past Luka. He's just wasting so much time. He's going to break Luka's ankles, and he's going to kick it to Koa Pete to Dylan Harper. 3 seconds to go. Back to Koa Pete. The deep 3 over Scottie Pippen's off. On the break, we have Luka driving right past Dame, and Wemby comes in for the block. But it's still Lakers ball with 50 seconds to go. Scottie Pippen's going to find Luka being guarded by Dylan Harper. There's a foul. Third time's the charm. They're going to inbound it to Luka with the spin. Another spin, and he's gonna get a turnover. 93% of people who watch me aren't subscribed, so make sure to subscribe to help me hit my goal of 35,000 subscribers. Dylan Harper's gonna slow down the break. He kicks it to Wemby with the cross. Luka's gonna send the double. Never mind, he's gonna run back. Wemby with the escape, trying to make his way into the paint. He's getting clamped up by Jalen Smith. He goes to Dylan Harper to Koa Pete. The 3 he's gonna brick. And with that miss, the Lakers are gonna go up 3-2 in the series. All thanks to a 40-piece from Luka. But in game 6, the Lakers have a great 4th quarter to make it out of the first round. T-Mac had 35 points. Luka only had 14, but he had 18 assists, which takes us on to the second round against the 1-seeded Suns. This does not look like a 1-seed roster. They went to 6 games against a play-in team, so this is a winnable series as the Lakers take game 1 but lose game 2 and 3. Game 4 is a pretty big one, but the Suns are going to go up 3-1. Game 5, the Lakers win by 8. Game 6, they force a game 7. And in that game 7, the Lakers are up by 2 with 2 minutes to go. Luka trying to cook on Trey Jones, runs right past him, and we have a 4-point game. Devin Booker being guarded by Dalton Connect blows right by him for the floater, and Dalton Connect recovers for the stop. With that stop, the Lakers could go up by 6 or by 7 here. Pippen's gonna miss the 3, and Jackson Hayes can't get the putback. And I don't know what their offense is. Malawach is gonna find Booker. The deep 3 over Jackson Hayes is in and out. 1 minute to go. Luka's gonna use the screen from Marvin Bagley. He takes the step back 3, but it's off. Suns find Devin Booker. Scottie Pippen should be able to clamp him up here. He's going up against one of the best defenders of all time as Jalen Green misses the 3. The Suns ended up fouling for some reason. Dalton Connect's gonna sink his first free throw, and his second one's good. So now with not much time left, the Suns need to score here if they want to stay alive in game 7. Devin Booker puts up a terrible shot. And just like that, the Lakers are moving on to the conference finals. Game 7, T-Mac went insane. He barely missed any shots. But the Lakers matchups continue to get harder as they have to face the Thunder. They look really good, so this might be where the Lakers run ends. They are going to win game 1 though. Game 2, they lose by 40. Game 3, they're going to win by 6. They're able to go up 3-1 against the Thunder. The Thunder win game 5 by just 6 points. And in game 6, the Lakers are going to make the finals to go up against the defending champions. They look pretty much the same. They added Tobias Harris to their lineup, but we do have a 5 seed against a 1 seed. Game 1, the Lakers are going to take on the road. They also steal game 2. Game 3 goes to the Lakers, and they're going to sweep the Knicks to win the championship as the 5 seed. So in season 3, we're not going to be adding another legend. Let's see if the Lakers can go back-to-back, because outside of these top 4 guys, they have a completely new roster. Luka's going to make the All-NBA second team. He's back down to 24 points a game, but But this season, he's the only one to make an All-NBA team. T-Mac also averaged 24 and Scottie Pippen averaged 19. Last season, the Lakers were the 5 seed. This season, they're up to the 3 seed. In round 1, they have to play the Suns, who were the 1 seed last season. With Jimmy Butler getting worse, the Lakers are going to take the first 2 games. Game 3 is also going to go to the Lakers, and they're not able to sweep because the Suns won game 4 by just 2 points, but they're going to make it out of the first round, which takes us on to round 2. They have to beat Wemby, who's up to a 99, and Stephon Castle and Dylan Harper get better. That's not ideal. This might be where the run ends. The Lakers have been super surprising, though. They are going to take game 1 and 3. Game 4 is going to go to the Spurs. And in game 5, this one's a blowout. The Lakers are going to win. And in game 6, we're going to have the same outcome as the Lakers are back in the conference finals. Scottie Pippen led the way with 34 and 13. But in the conference finals, they have to play the 1 seed Mavericks, who have Jalen Green now. This looks like a really overpowered team. The Lakers keep stealing game 1 on the road. They're going to go up 2-0 on the Mavs. They end up going up 3-0. They're not able to sweep. They're also not able to make it out in 5. This is scary, but they make it out in 6. And this time around, they're going to be playing the Cavs. The Knicks just lost in a game 7. The Cavs have pretty much their same roster, but they do look better than a 5 seed, so here goes nothing. The Cavs are going to win game 1 by 30. The Lakers take game 2 and 3. Oh my, they just put up 161 points. Luka had a 50 piece. Game 4 is a big one. The Lakers are going to take a 3-1 lead and win another championship. We're going to turn this team into a dynasty. In season 4, Luka's going to average 24. Meanwhile, T-Mac's going to average 25 and Pippen's going to average 22. The Lakers do get worse, though. They're back to the 5th seed. And in round 1, they have to face OKC, who continue to get better. The Lakers have been very surprising, being able to upset a lot of teams. But in this playoff run, I don't know if that's going to be the case. They're actually going to tie the series up. And in game 5, they're going to put up 150 points to beat the Thunder. Dalton Knecht led the way with 34. Luka had 30. Pippen almost had 30. And then T-Mac had 20. But in game 6, they're going to fold in that 3rd quarter. They're going to make it a 5-point game. If it goes within 3, we're going to hop in, but this one's over. They went crazy again from a scoring perspective, but so did the Thunder. And in game 7, the Lakers are going to get embarrassed, so we're adding another legend to the team. With them not being able to three-peat, we got some help coming to the team. In season 5, we almost land on MJ, but we get Chris Bosh. And that's perfect, because up until then, we had not gotten a big man on the wheel. And if you're wondering who the best player on this roster is, it's none of these 4 guys, because in the offseason, the Lakers were able to pick up Wemby. So now we just casually have the best starting lineup of all time. Wemby's going to win the Depoy, averaging 24 and 11. He's on the All-NBA first team. Then we have Luka on the second team, averaging 20 points and 9 assists a game. And to round out the lineup, T-Mac averaged 17, Pippen averaged 14, and Chris Bosh averaged 13. But even with this good of a starting lineup, the Lakers are the 3rd seed. I thought they would for sure be the best team in the West. They were a 60-win team, but the Mavericks and Timberwolves are just insane. And they're not even the best team in the league because the Sixers won 68 games. So we got to take down some tough teams if we want to win the finals, starting with the Grizzlies. They look really good for a 6 seed, I'm not going to lie. They're going to win game 1 by about 20, game 2 by 29, game 3 the Lakers take by 32, and they're going to tie the series. Game 5, it looks like we have a blowout. The Lakers go up 3-2, thanks to Luka dropping 25, bro. Dalton Knecht is amazing. He averaged 11 on the season because he's off the bench now, but he has been really good for us this video. And in game 6, the Lakers are up by 10 with a minute to go. They're going to move on to the second round. Luka and Wemby both put up 28, and in the second round, they're going to need to keep going off because we have to play this overpowered Mavericks team. This is not a good start, though. The Mavericks are going to take the first 3 games of the series, and it looks like we're adding another legend to the team. In order to stop them, we are going to need more help, and we are going to land on Larry Bird. That is huge. So with Larry Bird in the starting lineup now, Scottie Pippen is about to be the best 6-man of all time. Wemby's going to win another Depoy. He's down to 21 points a game, but with the team getting deeper, Wemby's the only one on an All-NBA team. Luka and Larry Bird are going to average 17, T-Mac 16, Scottie Pippen 14, and Chris Bosh 12. But still, even with Larry Bird, the Lakers don't even win 60 games and they're the 3 seed again. They need to lock in. Round 1, they have to play the Rockets. And these lower seeded teams are starting to look really good on paper. The Rockets are going to steal game 1, unfortunately, but the Lakers are going to go up 2-1 and they can't go up 3-1. And in game 5, the Lakers are going to lose by 9. Luka led the team in scoring, 21 being the highest is not great. But in game 6, they're going to fight back in that 3rd quarter and force a game 7. T-Mac, we are going to need another game like this from you. He only missed 2 shots. And in game 7, we have a blowout heading into the 4th. The Lakers are going to make it out of the 1st round. But they have to play a starting lineup with De'Aaron Fox, Anthony Edwards, Tatum, and Duren. That is a really scary looking team. The Timberwolves are going to take game 1. Game 2, the Lakers win by 2 points. Game 3, they lose by 15. The Timberwolves go up 3-1 and beat the Lakers in 5. I don't know how this Lakers team got worse. Hopefully after adding another legend, they can win more than 60 games. We don't really need a specific position, so at this point, I don't really care what we get, and it looks like we're going to land on Marc Gasol. So now we have a really good backup center behind Wemby. Wemby's going to make the All-NBA 3rd team, averaging 18 and 9. We're so well-rounded at this point that nobody even averaged 20, but we are still the 3rd seed. It's literally just the Mavericks Mavericks and the Timberwolves that are amazing, but on paper we should be just as good or even better. Speaking of good, this Clippers team looks really good for a 6 seed. They're going to steal the first 2 games on the road. They go up 3-0 on the Lakers. They're not going to sweep them, but in game 5 they're going to upset them. But on the bright side, another disappointing season just means we get to add another legend to the team. I'm hoping we can land on a player that's 95 overall or higher, and we're going to get Elgin Baylor. That's huge. So Elgin Baylor's the best player on the team now, tied with Wemby. And now we have an insane 10-man lineup. Scottie Pippen's down to an 85 overall because he's 36 years old at this point. And even with Elgin Baylor, the Lakers are still the 3 seed, this time behind the Thunder and the Mavericks. Here's everyone's stats on the season. Nobody made an All-NBA team. And in the first round, they have to beat this Grizzlies team who look really good. Game 1, the Grizzlies are going to take on the road. They win by 2. They're also going to win game 2 and 3. This Lakers team is so cursed as they get swept. Another loss, another legend on the team. Finally, we're going to get a point guard, and it's Oscar Robertson. So now Oscar Robertson's our starting point guard, which is perfect, with Luka being all the way down to an 87 overall. The Lakers are finally not the 3rd seed anymore. They're up to the 2nd seed. So adding Oscar Robertson definitely helped. He averaged 18, 8, and 8. So hopefully our new best player can lead us past this Warriors team. I'm not going to lie, they look amazing for a play-in team. The Lakers are going to win the first 2 games, though. They're able to go up 3-0, and they're going to sweep. But now in round 2, we have to face the Thunder. Chet is their best player, not Shea anymore. That is very surprising, and if we are able to beat them, we'll probably go up against the Mavericks, but it doesn't look like we're going to beat them. Can the Lakers tie the series? They can. And in game 5, that 3rd quarter is going to save them. They're going to win 3 games in a row to take a 3-2 lead. But with less than 2 minutes to go in game 6, the Lakers only hold a 3-point lead, make that a 1-point lead. Let's see if Big O can cook Shea here with the behind the back. He's trying to drive on him. He's going to kick it to Bosh in the corner, to Larry Bird, to McGrady. Back to Big O. He's going to use the screen from Marc Gasol. He doesn't get an open look, but he finds Gasol for the layup, and the Lakers go back up 3. It looks like Shea's just going to ISO on Big O. He almost gets a turnover on Marc Gasol. He goes up with the floater, and it's a miss. So the Lakers can extend their lead here on the break. Chris Bosh gets left wide open on the wing, and his 3 is good. Thunder are going to go down low to Shea in the post for some reason. I don't know what this offense is. Shea's going to find Malo watching his layups off. With under 40 seconds to go, the Thunder send the trap defense, and Marc Gasol hits the dagger. So the Lakers are headed back to the conference finals for the first time in a while. And with this team being so deep now, we had 7 people drop 10 points or more. So in the conference finals, we have to face the Mavericks. The Spurs just blew a 3-2 lead to them. But honestly, their starting lineup does look worse than some of the other teams we played, so they do look beatable. But they are going to go up 2-1 and 3-1 on the Lakers. The Lakers lose in 5. So in season 10, we get another player. I want it to be a guard, and we're going to get Jerry West. This is actually perfect because T-Max overall is starting to drop. Luka ended up leaving the Lakers. He's on the Trailblazers now. And with that money, the Lakers were able to pick up the number 2 overall pick from the 2027 draft. It took long enough, but the Lakers are finally the 1 seed. All it took was getting 2 elite guards in Oscar Robertson and Jerry West. Round 1, we have to beat the Rockets. This looks like a stacked team for a play-in team. Here goes nothing. Game 1, the Lakers win by just 2 points. Game 2, they're going to win by about 30. Game 3, they win by about 30, and they're not able to sweep. The Rockets take game 4 by just 1 point, but the Lakers win in 5. That takes us on to the Thunder, who also look stacked. I think at this point, anything can happen because every team we're playing looks really good. The Lakers are able to take the first 2 games. The Thunder are luckily not going to tie the series up, and the Lakers gentlemen sweep again. But now they have to face a 7-seeded Warriors team. They have the MVP of the league. That is a little scary, but we were able to beat 1 play-in team. Let's see if we can beat the second one as the Lakers take a 2-0 lead, a 3-0 lead. They're not able to sweep. Can they win in 5 like before? They can't. Can they win in 6? They can't. And the Lakers need to stay locked in for these last 2 minutes. They're up by 2. Oscar Robertson on the drive gets stopped. I feel like he's about to go up with a terrible shot over 2 people, and the Warriors get the board. I don't know what that was. Page on the drive, attacking Larry Bird's going to take the jumper and tie the game up. Oscar Robertson, please don't do something stupid on the drive. He kicks it out to Larry Bird, open in the corner, and his 3's good. That is big, because now if the Warriors hit a 3, they can't take the lead. Page is cooking Oscar Robertson, though, and he's going to make the layup. The Lakers need to stay locked in for 1 more minute. Big O on the fade is good. Officially less than a minute to go. Oscar Robertson is getting cooked. This guy's going crazy, but he's going to recover on defense. On the break, we have Larry Bird slowing it down. He's going to get a turnover. He could have had Chris Bosh, but instead they have to play fast break defense. Now they're going to take the step back jumper instead of the layup, and Chris Bosh gets the board. Larry Bird's going to kick it out to this guy. His 3's going to miss. And now with 24 seconds to go, Reed Shepherd is left wide open. He can't tie the game up. Oscar Robertson's going to make both free throws, so the Warriors are in trouble, but they get a wide open 3 off the inbound. Now it's up to Jerry West to knock both of these down. He's going to put the Lakers up 3 with his first free throw, and his second one rolls out. Warriors have 15 seconds to do something here. Cameron Williams finds Page to Baylor. The fake. He's gonna pull the deep three and he ties the game up. So the Lakers have 8 seconds left. No timeouts. They're gonna inbound it to Big. Oh, he is just walking up the court. The behind the back. The drive. He goes up with the layup and he misses. We're going to overtime. And with 2 minutes to go in overtime, we're all tied up. Thank goodness the Lakers start with the ball. Big O's gonna use the screen from Wemby. It doesn't get him anywhere. Now he's just gonna ISO. He is cooking with the spin layup and it's good. Page is gonna use the screen from Cameron Williams. He pulls the mini over Big O and it's off. Let's see if the Lakers can capitalize on that. They're gonna find Big O for the contested jumper. It's good. With the Lakers being up by 2 possessions, that's a really good look for them, but Cameron Williams gets left wide open and he's gonna miss the 3. The Warriors are blowing it in clutch time. Jerry West finds Wemby on the lob and the Lakers go up 6. So things are looking great here for the Lakers with a trip to the finals on the line. Page is gonna kick it out to Baylor, to Cody Williams, to Reed Shepherd. Cameron Williams is gonna come set the screen. Reed Shepherd the 3 over Jerry West. He's gonna miss. Oscar Robertson could hit the dagger here on the fast break. He gets a dunk and the game is over. I can't believe the Lakers had that much trouble against the play-in team, but they're gonna hold on to advance to the NBA Finals. And in the finals, they're gonna be facing the Pacers. They definitely look like a beatable team, but they were a 3 seed, so they are pretty good. Here goes nothing. Game 1, the Lakers win by 33. Game 2, the Pacers win by 6. Game 3, the Lakers are gonna take by 15. Game 4, they win by 10. And in Game 5 of the finals, the Lakers are potentially 45 seconds away from a championship. They're gonna find Wemby. He's gonna pull the 3 from deep and he knocks it down. 30 seconds to go here for the Pacers. They're gonna need to score here if they want to stay alive in this series. Oscar Robertson is playing amazing defense. They're gonna go up with the floater and it just rolls off the rim. Wemby knocked down both free throws, so the Pacers are gonna need to score quickly here. Tyrese Halliburton kicks it out to Anderson. The size up. He finds Fleming. He's gonna kick it back to Anderson. The deep 3 over Bosch. He knocks it down. But Oscar Robertson could potentially win the championship right here. Never mind, he's gonna miss the first free throw. And to make it a 3-point game with 6 seconds left, his second free throw is good. So the Pacers can force overtime with 6 seconds to go. They get the ball up the court. They get a pretty open 3, but they're gonna miss. The Lakers are your NBA champions. So after 6 straight years without a finals appearance, the Lakers win their 3rd championship under JJ Redick. And it only took adding 8 legends to the team. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and if you want to see me put LeBron's career in reverse, click the video on the screen right now.